first tower on the Golden Gate Bridge. I'm going out ahead of the media crew on the march against Monsanto. It's cold down there. Look at that. They know what they're doing to our food. Research has shown animals who they've tested on the stuff that Monsanto spews out, their sexual organs and other organs are all rearranged almost back.
Insecticide reducing fish genes in your salad. I'm reading out the small flyer that I got handed. What is GMO? Much of the food on our shelves has been produced from genetically modified organisms, aka GMOs.
Yep.
GMO crops and animals have had specific changes made to their DNAs by splicing in genes from other species, including plants, animals, bacteria, and viruses.
Welcome to San Francisco. You are now part of that protest.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
Seriously known health concerns and, you know, the connection between food and big pharma, big ag.
GMOs are perfectly safe.
Alright.
Get them out.
Let me accept the louder voice of the crowd here. A long time ago, I was growing up in Kuwait as a child, and out in the desert you could see these great plumes of fire coming out of the ground. And I asked myself as a young child why they were scorching the sky, why it had to rain black ash, why the air had to be toxic, and I realized that at the core of it all, it's profit. Profit like this man is making, I'm sure. You guys like organic food? When I say organic, you say food. Let's see if we can crush this. Organic! Organic! We've been poisoned. We've been lied to. We've been deceived. We've been rolled over by a black, toxic cloak of noxious gas.
I don't know what you're talking
It's time to
about.
clear these fields with a breath of air. With our own voice, we need to clear these fields.
The same scientific method that's used to determine that climate change is a fact and that humans are a factor is the same scientific method to determine that GMOs are safe.
Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright. We are worldwide, united today in celebration because Monsanto no longer has control. I'm actually going to call them out and request to have a scientist and cameraman to come with me in the facility and go and, you know, let's show the world how real they are. Monsanto, we want to look inside.
The human race is the most threatening species on this planet to Mother Earth. Our bees are under attack. There was a dragonfly that was headed right toward me, just straight onto my face, and then it buzzed out of the way. We're making drones look like dragonflies and butterflies and hummingbirds. What an assault on Mother Nature.
We are against Monsanto because he's against everybody.
We are against Monsanto because he is against everybody.
In 2012, Monsanto Corporation spent over $1.2 million on political contributions and nearly $6 million lobbying Congress.
Monsanto is in San Francisco. I walk through that Presidio and I find signs saying we're spraying with Roundup and find huge dead bees on the sidewalk. If the bees are gone, our entire food system is gone. Dead bees everywhere. Bees. Stop bullying farmers and killing bees. There's a bumblebee. Please hold up your sign. Up higher. Thank you. I have seen so many live bees today. Choose organic, not GMO. Monsanto is in bed with everybody. Look what happened to your eyes. B, GMO free. GMO cannot coexist with organic. Beautiful. Get Monsanto out. Put a dead bee on that.
Natural world, not your genetic playground.
Just buy organic. Monsanto is satanic. The cake is a lie. Mom against Monsanto. Thank you, Mom. Killer corn, GMOs, and look at this beautiful little bee. Help!
WTF, Monsanto? What did I ever do to you?
Genetically modified organisms that Monsanto puts out. The same company that was responsible for Agent Orange in Vietnam, that basically should have nothing to do with our food supply.
Is that what happens to you if you eat genetically modified food?
Turn into a bagel. VP of Monsanto now is the head of the FDA. They work for them, and then they do what they got to do here to get the stuff approved, and then they go over and work for the corporation and get the payoff.
Monsanto is a chemical company trying to masquerade as a food company, famous for selling Roundup and DDT. Now they're making seed that's Roundup ready so we can spray more Roundup on all our crops and make them more money. Roundup ready means that the seed is resistant to Roundup. Presumably, it's easier to keep weeds out of your crops and you'll get more of a yield, but that's all BS. The truth is that farmers cannot reuse their seed as they've historically done because Monsanto has made the seed sterile or patented the seed so that it's all theirs. They're controlling our food supply and putting genetically modified organisms into our food.
Not only are they trying to monopolize the seed supply and control all the resources, but they're also doing research to control the weather so they can create seeds that are resistant not only to their pesticides but to drought and other stresses. Then they can make those stressors happen so that people have to buy their seed.
No more Frankenfood.
I hitchhiked from Georgia to get here. My first time seeing the bridge and my first march. People should have the right to know what's in their foods. They shouldn't have the right to do the things that they do to people's food.
We are here to express our indignation with the Monsanto Corporation and their intentions of controlling our seeds. I have a personal belief that pesticides and our entire pesticide industry is a cover for nerve gas production. The purpose of a GMO is to let us use more chemicals in the fields, and the chemicals are what are making us sick. We are wiping ourselves out step by step, and the main beneficiary is the Monsanto company. They have blood on their hands. My family member died prematurely of cancer caused by herbicides. That could be your family too. And if you're eating this stuff, it's accumulating in your body. You need organic food.
I actually came into the fight against Monsanto protecting the forests. If it wasn't palm oil or paper taking away my forest, it was megacrops, mainly owned by Monsanto. You get to India and you realize how much GMO and how much glyphosate is being used and how many people are having their farms stolen. It really hits home. Monsanto and other corrupted companies will put the families in the position where they need to take the seeds, make a deal, put them into debt. Indians' debt, according to Indian law, will be zeroed if they commit suicide. And we've had reported 250,000 cases of such suicide by specifically drinking Roundup, a glyphosate-based Agent Orange-like pesticide. We need to save our forests. Next, we need to stop this kind of corruption and evil that's creating 250,000 people drinking Roundup. Then we need to stop them making organisms and viruses and little gene packets designed to embed in our gut and create glyphosate machines out of us. We do not need to be feeding our children a poison that will make them pesticide machines. Thanks, Monsanto, but no. Take yourself away and your products too, then.